Meditation. What is it? What it isn't. I'm hoping to change your perception of what you think meditation is. So often when somebody asks me for a meditation they can do for a particular thing, I'll ask them, well, what's going on for you? And they'll say to me, well, I just can't stop my mind from racing. It's just going all the time. And the very first time that I meditated myself, which is decades ago now, I talked to a woman because I was having the same problems. My mind was just going. So I said to her, is there something that I can do? She said, sure. Why don't you go home and follow your breath? Lie down and just pay attention to yourself breathing. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. That's easy enough. So I went home that night and I laid down on the floor, shut off all the lights, and I just started paying attention to myself breathing. And I don't know, maybe I lasted 30 seconds or a minute, and I'm just thinking to myself, this is not for me. I cannot do this. This made my mind more active, or at least I felt like it was more active, and I was just like, I just couldn't do it. It was making me more frustrated. So I was like, oh, forget it. I'm not a meditator. This isn't for me. So I saw that same woman a few weeks afterwards, and I said to her, I said, why did you tell me to do that? I said, it was a horrible experience. I said, my mind was just racing more. So she giggled at me. She said, all that's happening is you're just now paying attention to what's going on in your mind. That's the only difference. She said, that's always circulating back there. It's just now you've just gotten to a point where you've become calm, you've become still, and now you're paying attention to it. I was like, oh. So she said, just keep going. And I did, and I didn't, and went back and forth for a while. Obviously, it led me to where I am today, sharing meditation with you. Obviously, it's become a very important part of my life, and it's a daily practice for me. And I hope that it will be for you at some point in your life as well. It is a game changer. But what meditation is not, do not think of it as something that's going to quiet your mind, focus your mind. There's the difference. We can work with a focused mind because, again, our mind wants to serve. It wants to act. It wants to do. So if you're saying, hey, time out, I don't want to hear anything, that's not really what you're after. What I'm hoping, again, to do is to change your perception of what meditation is. I'm going to be sharing with you meditations and kriyas. Kriyas are exercises or a series of exercises based in Kundalini Yoga. And Kundalini Yoga as taught by Yogi Bhajan. These are wonderful things. They are game changers. They can be very specific to a particular thing that may be bothering you. If you have high anxiety, there's something to do. If it's stress, there's something to do for that. If it's anger, we can work with that. If it's an unfocused mind, we can share things with that. And then the kriyas themselves, again, which are a group of exercises or even singular things that you can do that promote a strong nervous system and a strong glandular system. So for these things of what Kundalini can offer to you, they can offer you a clear mind and a resilient body. Clear mind, resilient body. So, again, meditation. We have an open mind when you start looking at some of these videos that are here. Have an open mind about them. And the best advice that I can give you is that the most rewarding thing you'll get out of this is by putting consistent effort in. So if there's a meditation that you see here that you like, hey, I kind of enjoy that. I'm going to go do that for a little while. That's great. Do that. If you do it for consecutive days, 40 days in a row for a particular meditation, in yoga we say that starts a habit. 40 days creates a habit. 90 days in a row will confirm that habit. 120 days in a row, and that habit has now become part of you. And if you really want to press your luck, and you really want to go for it, 1,000 days in a row, consecutive days of doing a particular meditation, mastery. You will master that meditation. All I can do is encourage you to do them. I can encourage you to try them. I can share with you and will my experiences with each of these meditations as I've done them. and keep an open mind. I hope you try them. I hope you make them part of your life. And I hope to see you down the road.